Hey travellers, this is Rose from Travels Point of View, and I'm here to review the Osprey Sojourn high road chassis. So this is an 80 liters backpack, and what is really cool about this backpack is that you can use it either as a backpack or as a suitcase rolling behind you. I'll show you. I'll just have to flip it over. So as you can see, it has like little wheels on here, which you can screw this out and use it as a suitcase. So what is really cool? So for those narrow streets in Europe, which I'm gonna travel for there for a year, coming up soon, it's really nice to have something just rolling behind you, because sometimes these big backpacks are just a little bit too clumsy, going in a narrow train or a narrow street or in a little cafe or something like that, and I have to move everything what is in my current house inside of this backpack, and it's going to be a lot. So I just need a little bit more bigger backpack, but not as clumsy as my current one or my previous one now. So as I also really do enjoy is hiking a lot. So I would take this backpack with me and go for several days hike. But as people know, hiking with the suitcase is not very much of an option. So luckily this one, you can turn it into a backpack. So you have your straps here, which is now loose. You can adjust your height of your shoulders and waist. Right here, it's just stuck by Velcro. It's really easy to adjust. Just make sure it is straight and not crooked, because now it's a little bit crooked because I didn't really put it back in here neatly. But if you don't put it in straight, it really starts to pull on your shoulders on one side, and it's just gonna agonize after a couple hours of hikes. So underneath here, you can see, is the waistband. So you gently fold it out, you clap it open, and you can see this, everything you go with inside of the straps and on the waistband and on your back. It's all very breathable material, which is really nice, and therefore I really like this backpack, because it was so nice and breathable. And especially if you have hours of hiking and you're sweating and it's a hot summer day or something like that, you don't want to have this really warm backpack on your back. So I'll just show you how to install the backpack section. So this goes underneath here, and where you pull out the waistband, you put this in here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So these two clips goes under the back of the backpack, and then it's secured over there. Always make sure that the waistband is on your hips and nicely tight, so you're carrying your backpack on your hips and not on your shoulders. Then I'll just have to remove. You can clip the backpack straps and this little back clip. Always adjust to your shoulders, of course. Here, oh, that's the wrong word. There it goes. So now it's strapped in. Also, you have two clips in here. Otherwise, it doesn't carry it at the top. You are really sore then. Of course, like with every backpack, they have like a middle strap with a little whistle on for emergency, so you can whistle. It's also really nice to have some additional strap to relieve your shoulders a little bit more if your hips are not enough. So yeah, that is how it basically goes. It's just a really nice durable material. It's nice and breathable. I got this previous backpack as well. It was really nice as well. It's light. I think it's 4.5 kilos on the moment. So that's quite light for a suitcase or backpack. Well, probably suitcase. So just to uninstall it, just click everything loose again. You get everything is adjustable, right? So you can adjust this as well. Have this on, so this goes out again. There's also, of course, a little plate where your name tag if you want to. Just stuff. So I'll show you. So you can put your little name in here. So if you ever lost your bag at the airport, Like that is actually a convenience with this backpack, because I normally have a airport backpack around my backpack itself, so I have a bag for my bag. I know it sounds silly, but all these straps, it's just really easily get caught in the conveyor belts or when they're tossing around, or right. So I always have a bag around my bag, but now I don't have to do that anymore because there is already a protection for all my straps. So now it's more like a little bit of a suitcase. So I'm just gonna flip it over and I'll show you guys the inside. So because it's a little bit more of a suitcase, it only has like one apartment. No. Everything is just nice and one big apartment, so you can never have to look anymore, right? Like I always have the problem that I put my PJ somewhere in the middle and I have to go via the bottom or via the top. It's all nice and accessible, but it isn't either at the same time, if you get what I try to say here. Now everything is one big apartment, you don't have to look for so much further. Plus there are some many side bags. So in the top part itself, it has two little bags where you can, for example, put your underwear or your socks or your wash bag or whatever, right? PJs, that will be a really nice one. And then here at the side you will also have another mesh one as well. So for your phone charger or your camera or whatever, so you can easily access without digging through your whole backpack. And then the other side, we don't have a mesh one, but we have a nylon one. So that would be perfect for if you, for example, have wet clothes or a wet towel or very dirty laundry. You don't have to put it next to your other clothes, which it will get dirty or dampy and it gets really smelly and you have to wash your whole bag. But that is a really nice feature actually. And then on top, for example, if you're traveling and you have a bag of candy, you got your book and you have your earplugs in there. It's a really nice apartment here at the front, which you can zip open quite far actually, and it's quite spacious apartment. So you can put all your books, your drink, or anything you need easy access to without opening the whole big apartment of your bag. So that was my review on the Sojourn Osprey. I love Osprey, the brand itself, because they always have very nice and durable bags. I've been just upgrading myself from my previous bag, which lasted me 6-7 years and still works perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong, but as I said, it just needed to adjust my lifestyle a little bit better because my whole life has to fit in this backpack now. And I have a lot of stuff. That being said, I really like the option that I can switch from backpack to rolling suitcase, especially when I'm gonna go travel through Europe, through the narrow streets, through these little tiny shops. It'll come in very handy as well. Next to this backpack, I got also a packing cube set. So I don't know if you really can see this. It's very different sizes: small, medium, and large. It is just your standard nylon ones, goes open, quite big, quite nice. You can make a little apartments inside of your backpack, so if you really like your stuff a little bit more separated, this is like a really nice, easy way to do it. So you can, for example, put your dirty clothes in here, or have all your souvenirs in one bag, or all your little cables in another one, or just for your makeup without having 3 wash bags, right? So I don't have much makeup either way, and this is more than enough for me. So yeah, that is really nice. So you can make a little apartment inside of the backpack, and then it is just nice and neatly tucked away. And next to it, I have this Osprey wash bag roll, sorry, which is so neat and handy because look how thin that is. It's super thin. Nice colors as well, and nice part is like you can hang it up, and that is just really important if you're gonna go in hostels and that kind of stuff, or on campings or whatever, because most of the time, I don't know with you guys, but most of the time I stay in a hostel or on a camping spot. They have showers, but there's not a little stool in it where you can put your stuff on it. They only have little hooks where you can hang your clothes up. But if you have a wash bag, you can't put it up there and it's just awkwardly falling around, and your wash bag is just gross with all this old soap water. It's just not really nice. It's just getting wetter and wetter. So this is a really nice feature, so you can hang it up. You can tuck away, of course, as well. But you can hang it up and nothing touches the ground, and it just stays dry and neatly packed. We have like 4 compartments in here. There's like one big one where you can put your little bottles of shampoo and your body wash and conditioner. I do recommend to put little bottles in there, not the big bottles. Big bottles is just too clumsy, they break easily, and the little bottles is more than enough to go around. In every country they have shampoo and body wash, so don't be worried about it if you run out. Just go to the store, get the cheapest one, or just share with some friends. You can fill all these little vials up with you, or you have like a couple of vials if you a couple of bottles, little bottles with you instead of have one big backpack bottle. Then we have a little compartment here. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's like a very small compartment. It has a little bit of a stretchy stuff in it, and I think I'll just put there my lip balm or my mascara or any aspirin or medicine I need, and put it in there. It's just really nicely tucked away, doesn't bother anybody to sit there. And then you have your 2 mesh compartments as well with a little mirror, which is really nice actually. You can just open it up and you have a little mirror. It's of course still attached, so you can just hang it around. See, still protection film on it, yeah. Then you can definitely remove that later, but then you can do your makeup. If you're a guy, you can shave and all kind of stuff, because not every shower has a mirror. That's basically it. Most of them do, but if you're maybe camping in a tent and you don't, this is a really nice way to install it, and it's just really nice and neatly pulled up again. So this is my review on the Osprey Sojourn, the wash bag and the packing cubes. I really want to thank Osprey for sponsoring me. I really want you guys to come and subscribe to my channel, of course, and keep up with my travels, because in 3 months time I'm gonna go for touring through Europe for a year. So please keep on contact, and I definitely will keep you guys in contact with all my special travels, all my safety tips, and all my crazy adventures. So, thanks again guys, and I'll see you guys soon.